I still feel the residue of your hand on the small of my back. A phantom pressure that confirms I can't backtrack. It's not just a memory, it's a nervous system response, a physical craving that defies all my conscious wants. The pillow still holds the impression of your head on the side, a shallow valley where my deepest truths used to reside. I stand in the doorway, expecting your silhouette to appear. The body remembers the rhythm of holding you near. This isn't just grief of the mind, it's a biological pain. My skin is addicted to the touch it can never regain. I'm tracing the residue of comfort you left on my skin like fine dust. A cruel physical craving that I know I can no longer trust. My senses are betraying me, showing me where you would stand. My body is a prisoner, waiting for your absent hand. Oh, this comfort is a physical lie. I'm waiting for a hand that has already said goodbye. I wore your favorite sweater, hoping to absorb some of your calm, but the fabric is just a shell, offering no emotional bond. It just reminds me of the warmth that was once genuine and true, the simple heat of being held by someone like you. The scent is fading fast now, every breath takes a layer away, and soon the last trace of your presence will not stay. My entire being is now a sensor, keyed only to your name, responding to the absence with an overwhelming flame. I need a chemical reboot, a way to forget the physical ease, to convince my own nerves that I am finally at peace. I'm tracing the residue of comfort you left on my skin like fine dust, a cruel physical craving that I know I can no longer trust. My senses are betraying me, showing me where you would stand. My body is a prisoner. Tracing the residue. Oh, I'm tracing, oh, tracing the residue. I found the photograph taking on the day we were perfectly wrong, both smiling widely, a visual eye where we belong. Your hand on my shoulder, eyes locked in that careless glow, a masterpiece of performance, but the hidden cracks didn't show. I zoom in on your pupils, searching for a single tale, a flicker of doubt that could predict this personal hell. Is a high definition image of a low resolution truth, the definitive proof of the wreckage of our misspent youth. I wanna rip it, to shred it, to deny that moment's grace, but the camera captured a feeling I can't erase. This is the last photograph, the moment before the fall, a beautiful crystal clear light that still consumes it all. The frame holds the laughter, but the paper holds the tears that came next. You look so happy, and that is what I hate the most in this text. The shutter closed on a perfect day. A moment. And we both knew we were walking away. I remember the argument we had just minutes before the shot. The quiet tension we disguised with the champagne we had bought. We decided to pose, to prove to the world that we were strong. A final cinematic scene where nothing felt truly wrong. It's a heavy reminder that appearances were our main goal, protecting the image rather than tending to the broken soul. I keep the photo upside down, buried beneath the dresser, hoping the darkness will somehow make the memory lesser. But the lie is permanent, pressed into the chemical dye, the definitive portrait of a love that was forced to die. It's the last photograph, the moment before the fall, a beautiful crystal clear light that still consumes it all. The frame holds the laughter, but the paper holds the tears that came next. You look so happy, and that is what I hate the most in this text. I sent the final message, the one that held all my belief, a full confession of my panic and my silent grief. It went through the little blue tick confirming it was read, but the silence that followed was heavier than anything you said. No angry retort, no single emoji, no trace of a sign. I'll stare at the blank screen, the backlight burning in my eyes, searching for the three dots that mean your fingers might rise. The absence of action is the loudest verdict I've heard. A ruthless, calculated dismissal without a single word. The sound of no reply is a symphony composed in minor keys. A cold metallic rhythm that brings me right down to my knees. Oh, it's the final weapon, more brutal than a violent fight. Knowing that my desperation is unworthy of your life. I'd rather have the battle, the shouting, the pain, than the simple knowledge that I sent my plea in vain. Oh, I've drafted countless responses, rehearsed the clever comeback lines, but the screen remains frozen, confirming the lack of signs. I could call, I know, and hear the automated, measured tone, but that voice is a stranger confirming I'm truly alone. I keep the phone near, waiting for the vibration to break the spell. But the sound of nothing is the final truth I must now tell. They say silence is golden, but this is cold industrial steel. A cage built of non-response, confirming how you truly feel. You didn't have to shout it, you just had to stop the flow. And with that single action, you let the final feeling go. The sound of no reply is a symphony composed in minor keys. A cold metallic rhythm that brings me right down to my knees. Oh, it's the final weapon, more brutal than a violent fight. Knowing that my desperation is unworthy of your life. Ooh. Hey. I bought the street map of the city where we used to hide, and traced the exact route you took when you stepped outside. I need to know the corner where the feeling finally surrendered, the precise intersection where our two destinies ended. I'm looking for a landmark, a sign. I must have missed that day, the final subtle fracture that made you walk away. I stand in the rain by the old coffee shop where you used to wait, replaying the last casual conversation before it was too late. I'm a detective of moments, a criminal regret, searching for the one truth that I cannot forget. I'm obsessed with the map of where you went, the route of your cold escape. Every street sign is a witness to the fate you chose to shade. Did you feel lighter when you crossed the municipal line? Or did the burden of leaving fall heavily on your spine? The camera see the car drive by. I wish I could access the footage to finally learn the reason why. Was it a sudden decision or one you planned weeks before? Did you look in the rearview mirror and choose to slam the door? I'm not looking for a comeback, I'm looking for the scientific fact, the exact moment the foundation finally cracked. My entire world is now reduced to cartography and time, trying to measure the distance between your logic and my crime. But the truth is simple, etched on the paper in black and white. The end of the road was just the beginning of your life. With the map of where you went, the route of your cold escape. Every street sign is a witness to the fate you chose to shape. Did you feel lighter when you crossed the municipal line? Or did the burden of leaving fall heavily on your spine? I bought a large steel safe to protect us from the elements, but it's only meant for things that are worth the heavy measurements. Inside I placed the movie ticket stubs and the dried up flour, the useless artifacts of our final desperate hour. I can burn them for smoke and I can't throw them in the trash. They're too significant to turn into mere dust and ash. This old metal box is the museum of our shared existence. A small cold chamber holding the weight of the resistance. I open the heavy door just to inhale the history's dust. A custodian of memories that I can no longer trust. I built an archive behind a cold numeric code, a heavy permanent burden on this winding lonely road. These tokens are my jailers, the evidence I can't ignore. Every item screams a promise of what we were living for. They are priceless, yet so cheap.
Can't dispose.
And the secrets this archive is forced to keep. Your toothbrush is still standing in the glass holder by the sink. A simple plastic detail that refuses to let me think. It's a tiny statue, a monument to the mundane, a sign that you'll return, escaping this cruel sudden rain. I should toss it sure, but I fear disrupting the fragile order. Like removing one stone might collapse the whole border. I try to imagine you using it somewhere else right now. A parallel life I cannot grasp or somehow disallow. This archive is my religion, the only faith that sustains, worshipping the debris of what was through all the pain. I built an archive behind a cold numeric code, a heavy permanent burden on this winding lonely road. These tokens are my jailers, the evidence I can't ignore. Every item screams a promise of what we were living for. I opened my streaming service, hit the shuffle all button. But the algorithm still knows the songs you listen. It's a digital haunt, a residual frequency in the sound. The ghost of your choice is the only music I found. I try to create a new profile, start from zero taste, but every major chord reminds me of time we misplaced. I see the collaboration play we built in the summer heat, now labeled private but impossible to truly delete. The bass line drops heavy and I feel the weight of your stare, knowing track I can't skip or move, a perfect 4-minute memory. I'm constantly trying to disprove. If soul music is healing, then why does your rhythm break me down? I'm paying a monthly fee just to wear your emotional crown.
Pay it back.
Please let this song finally
Fade away.
I need a new track for the choices I've made. I drive on the highway and the static cuts right through the speakers. And for a second I hear your laughter echoing through the keeper. I know the sound engineer designed it to be crisp and clean,
Then clean.
but they didn't account for the baggage carried in between. I mute the volume, driving in silence, which is even worse, because then I can only hear the self-inflicted curse. I thought I had archived every photograph and every text line, but the feeling comes back when the bass hits at the precise time. This isn't just grief, it's a modern digital kind of pain, where even the cloud remembers the moment we broke in the rain. You are the ghost in my playlist, the track I can't skip or move, a perfect 4-minute memory. I'm constantly trying to disprove. If soul music is healing, then why does your rhythm break me down? I'm paying a monthly fee just to wear your emotional crown. Ooh, yeah. Oh, ooh. We were always two distinct sides of the same one ancient coin, one half the bright sun and the other the dark side that would malign. We swore it was a playful gamble, that we held all the final control. But from the very first glance, we gave up the starring role, a predetermined ending etched in indelible black ink, where love was only the pretext for how we were destined to sink. I try to remember the exact moment we slipped from the ledge. Was it the lack of communication or just the fatal edge? I replay the tapes in my mind, searching for a single fault line, but the answer keeps coming back: our destiny was never mine. My whole life was the coin you tossed up high, without a glance, and the brutal force of the landing obliged me to this bitter dance. It wasn't the wind's fault, nor the fault of your careless cruel hand. It was written that my soul would fall and crash into your land.
Fate is a silent judge
That always dictates its course. never showed any rules.
Hold and toss, why his horse?
We never had a say in the matter.
No control,
just a sound of two hearts that are now starting to shatter. I keep looking up, expecting gravity to give in just a little, hoping the coin's next rotation might return me to the pivotal. But I know it has hit the pavement, the illusion is tragically spent, and all that remains is the dull sound of my broken ass synth. I accepted the outcome, but the acceptance still tastes like bile, knowing that every step we took was just a single faded mile. Did you ever wonder if we could have cheated the powerful fall? Or was our beginning the ultimate end of it all? A cosmic joke played out on a velvet midnight stage, where every passionate kiss was just turning the next page.
The blueprint of this apartment is now a hostile territory. Every square foot without you is a tragic line in my own story. The living room's a dry desert, the kitchen a shallow empty sea, and the hallway is a tunnel leading nowhere but misery. I try to rearrange the furniture, move the pictures off the wall, but the stubborn memory of your body won't detach at all.
I still watch the war
Out in print, where your head lay on the cushion, a silent reminder of the powerful lost connection. The key in the lock feels foreign, the air is too thin. I'm just a trespasser in a place I used to fit in. This house has a low fever, and it trembles when I lie down. And the silence is the compass pointing to your missing crown. Every single stain on the carpet is a witness that calls your name, and the light that enters only draws my shadow in the frame. I am a desperate nomad in my own home, without a guide or sign. Lost in the geography of your absence, which is now fatally mine. Forever right there beneath that archway, and now the final word is the only thing left to say. Memory is a powerful virus, and there is no known cure. I know that well, I only wanna sleep through this, so I don't have to break the spell. I open your closet door just to breathe in the residual air. A desperate addict looking for comfort in the despair. The weight of your clothes on the hanger still shifts and sways. A visual illusion of all our former days. I walk the perimeter, hoping to find an exit door, but this prison of memory only asks for more. This house has a low fever, and it trembles when I lie down, and the silence is the compass pointing to your missing crown. Every single stain on the carpet is a witness that calls your name, and the light that enters only draws my shadow in the frame. I am a desperate nomad in my own home without a guide or sign. Oh, lost in the geography of your absence, which is now fatally mine. We were always a luxury item, never a fundamental need. An expensive Swiss timepiece built on a fragile, broken creed. We dressed in designer labels and sipped on crystal clear dreams, but the emotional interest rate always climbs to the extremes. Now only the cold shimmer of that large diamond remains. It gives off zero warmth and only serves to justify the pains. The scent of your perfume is still hanging on the drapery, a painful reminder of our exquisite, reckless tapestry. We thought being rare meant we could never be displaced, but the highest price paid is the time we both misplaced. And now I settle the bill for a high fashion kind of love. I'm left with the receipt and the bitterness thereof. Tell me, where do I trade all this fleeting hollow glory in, if the temporary richness of your kiss won't cleanse this sin?
High cost. High cost.
A beautiful lie,
Only the shadow.
this gilded cage was never meant for you or I. The veneer is cracked, the gold plating shows the gray underneath. Our elaborate performance has left us both gasping for breath. We spoke a language of status and silent coded rules, but failed the simple test of two hearts connecting like fools. I should have sought a simple love, a refuge from the flash, but I mistook the spotlight for a permanent, passionate clash. Decadence smells exactly like expensive cologne, and the cruel truth, the soundtrack is the quiet collapse of our complicated youth. And I know tomorrow I'll just be a forgotten headline, a tragic love story that broke due to its shallow design. And now I settle the bill for a high fashion kind of love. I'm left with the receipt and the bitterness thereof. Tell me, where do I trade all this fleeting hollow glory in if the temporary richness of your kiss won't cleanse this sin?
High close. High close. High close. Ow. Ow.
I sit to watch the spot where your presence used to dwell, and the dust on the surface refuses to break the spell. I keep the window sealed so the sunlight won't creep inside, because the harsh light exposes the large gap where you used to hide. My life is a broken record, skipping the final refrain, caught in the silent moment right before your sudden sharp pain. I should change the locks, reset the furniture, start anew, but every single object here just screams of me and you. I check my phone to see if the world outside is moving, but my internal timeline is stubbornly not improving. Time has gone on strike. It won't move forward or recede in my
Foolish heart.
swears you haven't left paying no heed. Tell me what to do with all these empty hours I'm left to keep if my future is just the trauma of falling into the deeper sleep.
Oh, the hour is frozen.
I swear you're still here with me.
Oh, it won't be moved.
The broken clock keeps staring at my disbelief. I walk the halls like a tourist in my own past tense, searching for a misplaced answer, ignoring all common sense. I still leave your coffee mug right next to the machine, hoping that one morning you'll show up and make a scene. I could pack your things, release the tension, let the grief flow, but living in this denial is the only comfort I know. It's not just your absence that stinks, it's the sheer paralysis you leave. A haunting portrait of two spirits tangled in what they believe. And there's nothing crueler than knowing you're right nearby, living your life while I wait for this memory to finally die. Time has gone on strike. It won't move forward or recede in my foolish heart. Swears you haven't left paying no heed. Tell me what to do with all these empty hours I'm left to keep if my future is just the trauma of falling into a deeper sleep. 4 in the morning, the hour that doesn't exist anymore. Since your goodbye broke the frame that I lean towards, I still sense your scent in the cold air of this room. A sweet specter that embraces and then fades into the gloom. You said time heals, that wounds are temporary stays. But the clock is broken and my soul refuses to praise. It only wants to scream your name right up to the ceiling, knowing that even the silence has a deeper feeling. And I search for the truth in the bottom of an empty cup, but I only find the reflection of a past that gave up. Where you are no longer the cardinal point of my map, and I'm just one more page that the cold wind can. The night is a grand piano that plays all by itself. Each key a residue of sorrow on the shelf. If love is blind, then why is your face in every corner I see? And my only silent plea is for the light to define me. The tear falls down, it's not water, it's the ink of this final score. The imprint of my last call, a brutal requiem at my door. I changed the lock, I burned the letters that we wrote, but my memory holds the key, it won't be remote. Every song on the radio is a testament to what we became. A broken promise, still traveling through our shame. I wear your old hoodie, it's my shield, it's my disguise. To believe for one moment that you never rise. I know I'm a fool, living on scraps and shadows cast, but how do you abandon a fire that still can last?